Beautiful. My name is Dr. Kariuki Josphat. For them that are logging in and perhaps we are interacting for the very first time, I'm married to one Pieros Jerotich, and between us we are blessed with 4 children. And so we are excited to have been in this great opportunity for the last 13 years. And before this opportunity, I was a full-time lecturer in the university, and my wife was a high school teacher with the TSC, teaching physics and mathematics. That tells you we had our good jobs, but by now, those who are working, you know, jobs may not help you achieve your dreams. In fact, a friend of mine ever told us somewhere that a job will help you to pay bills, but an opportunity like this will help you to build a fortune, to achieve your wildest dreams. And so we are excited to be in this opportunity. And I will start by showing you how it works, and then you're able to understand how you achieve your dreams. And I'll be sharing slides so that you can follow me. So let me do exactly that. But again, if you can see my slides, you can always let me know, especially those who are on video like Haron, Masharian, Dr. Malusi, Simon. You can always do thumbs up so that I know. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Now, this excited team here that is hosting this meeting is called the International Superstars team, a dynamic team with a simple mission of helping individuals to start their own businesses so that you can achieve financial freedom, travel around the world, and enjoy a better lifestyle in general. That is what we do as Superstars team. Now, when it comes to our income, because that is where we will be spending much time on looking at how we better our economy. Jim Rohn says that your income is directly proportional to your way of thinking, not really the economy of the country. And that tells us, ladies and gentlemen, that anyone can be able to live their dream life if they so wish. But before we go to the main thing, which is how to be financially free, will you allow me to suggest this, that your health is your greatest wealth. How many of us in the call agree with me that your health is your greatest wealth? Thank you, Veronica Mwangi and others. You don't want to make all the money and you spend that money in hospitals. Again, someone saying that many people ignore their health, looking for money. Then they spend all the money looking for health. You don't want that kind of cycle. Now, let's borrow from World Health Organization, widely recognized body that tells us how we should eat if we want to perfect our health. And by the way, if you follow this wellness triangle, even at old age, you'll be youthful, energetic, vibrant, and looking like someone who has many, many years ahead of you to enjoy. So at the bottom here, we should do exercise and manage our weight. But then when it comes to meals, we should take whole grains, lots of whole grains to feed ourselves. You are as healthy as yourself. And you have 73 trillion cells, so take care of them, and your health will be perfect throughout. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables to boost your immunity. Reduce on proteins. As we go up, we are narrowing the triangle. Reduce on proteins. Don't take too much meat. It will give you issues with your joints, arthritis, and the rest. Then do away with fats and sugars. And if you must take, then reduce completely. Unfortunately, people have inverting the triangle so that they do the opposite. They do more of what they should be doing less. I don't know whether what you are seeing here, this lady here, is familiar, especially those who are in the cities. This is what many people are running for. So lots of fasted sugars, lots of proteins, little of fruits and vegetables, if any, no whole grains, no exercise. Now, what is the result of that? Chronic diseases. Are you now starting to understand why every 4 deaths we experience, 3 of them are as a result of these chronic diseases? That is it. People are digging their own graves with their mouth. So whatever you eat, ask yourself, is it boosting your health, or are you feeding these diseases? Cancer, heart disease, the likes of blood pressure, stroke, name them, diabetes, all of them. But then all is not lost. I am super excited to mention this, that as Superstars team, we are privileged to partner with a global company, a company that has high reputation, whose mission is to help us fight these chronic diseases. And that is Neolife International. Started in 1958 in US, spread in over 57 countries for the last 65 years. Why has the company been there for all these years when many other companies are coming and collapsing within their first few years of existence? Because of our 5 strong values: honesty and integrity. What we say is what we raise. People are number 1. We believe that if we can help enough people to get what they want, then we are able to get what we want. So we are busy helping people achieve their dreams. Products that work, and you can see the top scientists on your screen here who do research in these products to make sure that they work. I'll be talking about the products manufactured by our partner Neolife. Likes of Dr. Arthur Fast, the one who came up with cancer chemotherapy. That tells you the level of science we are talking about here. All these other top researchers, PhD holders in nutrition, food science, biotechnology, and all those. Then equal opportunity for all. As long as you have dreams that you want to accomplish, you are welcome to the opportunity. The long-range vision. You're not just looking at what we are going to benefit today, this year, the next 5 years. We are looking at generations and generations to come. In fact, I refer to this business as a generational business, because my great-grandchildren will be beneficiaries of what I am doing today. By the way, does that happen in our job setup? Can your grandchild come to work where you are working as a way of replacing you? No. When you are gone, the job is gone. So now that's why the company has been there for all these years. So now Neolife provides us with a perfect solution for our health, where we didn't take whole grains because perhaps it's not possible. They give us 3NN. This feeds your cells, man. You will look younger for longer, and people will be confusing you with your younger brothers and sisters. Actually, they will be confusing you with your own children. Then we have, for fruits and vegetables, carotenoid complex for boosting immunity. Listen to this. After using carotenoid complex for only 20 days, your immunity goes up by 37%. Isn't that amazing? So these opportunistic diseases cannot really hit you. Then we have omega-3 salmon plus. This is a very critical product because it takes care of your brain development and memory. It takes care of your heart health, joints, to grease your joints so that you don't get arthritis and other challenges with your joints. And then we have multi for many minerals and vitamins up there. So now the 4 products have been put together in this sachet, and then in this big box, Neolife International packages for you 30 such sachets for a whole month. In a few days, you will be excited. Trust me. So the triangle which was upside down is now the right side up. Now we can talk about money and other exciting things when your triangle is the right side up. You are healthy. Now, before we go to the money matters, let me also mention that we have weight management program. We call it weight management because you can use these products to reduce your weight if you want, and you can use them in a different way to earn some weight if you want. And the person who invited you here, of course, will be giving you such program. Then we have, Juliana, please stop drawing on my screen kindly. So we also have herbal alternatives. Herbal alternatives are meant to fine-tune our hormones. For ladies, we have feminine herbal, so that you don't get hormonal-related challenges. Some ladies are not able to conceive. They're not able to, do many things that a normal lady should be able to do. They also get issues like breast cancer, cervical cancer, name them. Then for men, we have masculine herbal, so that our hormones are also taken care of, and we don't get prostate issues and the like. Then we have organic, home care products. These are cleaning detergents, so that you don't inhale chemicals by virtue of bathing and washing clothes and washing utensils with chemicals. And then we have organic skin care products. These are products, that are organic. They are age-defying. You put on your skin instead of the normal chemicals that people are using out there. Isn't that amazing? And this is not only for ladies. Men, I warn you, this is for everyone who has got skin. If you don't have a skin, we spare you. Then for our children, we boost their immunity and their development by giving them these children nutrition products, likes of Omega Salmon Plus, No Colds, Liquivite, actually the Provitality in liquid form, and so on and so forth. Finally, we have a wonderful farm care product. It's called Super Grow. It's a wonder drop, as many people refer to it. Very economical because 1 liter of Super Grow, you put water 1,000 liters. Is that not very economical? Farmers out there will never again, spend a lot of money for crop boosters. Yet this one will boost their ions 3 times. I'm so excited to say that of the thousands of farmers that have gotten their stories, none of them regrets having used Super Grow. But let's not just retain this good news within our circles. Let us share with friends out there and make the world a healthier and a happier place. In a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, I've just shown you the very many products that we have, more than 100 different ones. I've only talked about the categories. So we have many warehouses in the different 57 countries that we've mentioned, but also a very powerful delivery system, so that wherever you are, whatever the products you need, the company is capable of distributing them next to your door. And of course, the person who invited you will guide you on that. Let me now take you to the next thing. Very, very, very fast. I want now to talk about financial and lifestyle success. Financial and lifestyle success. Man, this is what made me to join this opportunity. You see, as a full-time lecturer in the university, one would have expected that I'm earning a lot of money. Well, I agree. It wasn't bad. But the challenge was the expenses were too high. Have you ever found yourself in that quagmire where you're earning a lot of money, but the money is getting finished long before the month is over, and you start lagging behind bills? That is exactly what was happening to me. My wife as a teacher, myself as a full-time lecturer, our pay slips could not really enable us to live our dream lives. I remember by then we really desired to be driving, we were not able to drive with the 2 payslips. We were paying rent, yet we expected, having worked for almost 10 years, we expected to be living in our own home in the city. Our children were going to the very normal schools. We were lagging behind our bills and sliding into debts. And you know, at that point, ladies and gentlemen, you have to think twice. So we decided we must do something for our lives to change. And someone cared enough to share this great opportunity with us. Now, life changed forever. The same children who are in normal schools, they are now in international schools. We found ourselves driving the latest shape of Land Cruiser and other machines. We found ourselves having 2 homes here in Nairobi. We found ourselves traveling all over the world, now in our 4th passport. And I'm saying this, life can change financially and in terms of lifestyle, if you're open-minded. Allow me to show you how you can very quickly do that. As you continue working where you've been working, my challenge to all of us first is, do you still have your dreams intact? Please, if your dreams have died, let's resurrect them tonight. Believe again. God is not done with you. That's why you are alive. Pick up those dreams again. Do you want to have some additional income? This is your opportunity. Drive these kind of machines, travel around the world, have a beautiful home, be a landlady or a landlord. All those dreams are valid. But let's be honest. If you continue doing what you've been doing, are you able to achieve those dreams? Let's even be more specific. If you are an employee, so that you are not the one dictating how much you should earn, but someone else who may not even have you in mind per se when it comes to your dreams. Do you think you'll ever accomplish your dreams through a job? Someone told us, please take this lightly, that a job means journey of the broke, J-O-B. Well, to some extent, I think it is true. Because the harder I worked when I was working, the broker I became. Then others are self-employed. You start a small business that actually consumes all the savings you have. And this makes you a slave. Because if you're not there, then nothing can happen. But on the right-hand side, we have big business builders or owners, people who work with systems. Even when they are not there, their business is still growing. Guess what? That is what we are sharing with you tonight. I have worked with a system for 13 years, and I can tell you it's magical. It's magical. Now, the beauty is when you are working with a system and making some good income, then you become an investor. Now, investors don't work for money. Money works for them. So who would want to move from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, the side of employees and self-employed, to the right-hand side of big business builders and investors? People who don't work for money, money works for them. People who don't strike, they don't go for strikes. Instead, they increase their income. Everyone would want to. And in case you're already there, please, why not bring on board many other people? Success is not just about what you have. It's about what you have also helped other people to have. Now, let me show you how it works. 2 partners you need for you to achieve this. Number 1, superstars team, so that we mentor you and give you the best strategy, and we work together to make sure that you succeed. But then we also need Neolife's products, because the superstars team, we don't manufacture our own products. So when you partner with us and you are using Neolife products, then you become an instant entrepreneur. You start earning additional income. There are many people in this call and beyond who are earning some very good additional income. Then receive your income that you'll be earning years to come because of something you did today. Then you become your own boss. Oh, I forgot to tell you that I was able to fire my boss 8 years ago. How is that? I mean, I had a good job, but then I was able to outgrow that job. I am now my own boss. I do what I want to do when I want to do with the people I want to do it with. then not much risk, because even the starting capital is too little. You are given an online platform to build your business. The company gives you crazy incentives, travel incentives and cash bonuses. Then you are part of a transformative community, positive thinking community. Instead of complaining, we are offering solutions. Instead of, staring at problems, we are there to help each other become better. Then you are on a mission to make the world a healthier place and end financial stress. Amazing. So let me show you how it works. Number one, be directly connected with the company. So that tells you we don't have middlemen. Ordinarily, we would have advertisers, wholesalers, distributors, retailers. But we don't have them, so that products don't become unnecessarily expensive for us as consumers. Now that we don't have those people, the money that would be, taking, you and the company will be benefiting from that. Right. Now, you do that by paying a one-time fee of 11,000 Kenya shillings only. And of course, in dollars I've put there. Now, this comes back to you in form of a kit that has international license. I told you are in 57 countries, literature material so that you can learn more about the business, your own website, a full profitability pack. 3/4 of the money you have paid is for this product, profitability pack, a combination of 4 different products. You can see it there with the 4 products. And then free delivery anywhere in the country. And now what is your work? This is the most important one. Simple, but very important to understand. We said we work smart. We don't work hard. So what is your work? You are still working where you've been working as an employee, as a business person out there. Now, when you join us, we expect you to start using these products because they are better, more economical, and effective. You replace any chemicals you've been using in your house, and you got this organic way. Save more money and all that. So you get points every time you buy products for your own use. Number 2, you share the products with those who are not privileged to be members. You're the one to share the products with them. They are buying through you. That's the simplest language of explaining. And when you do that, you get points and profits. Number 2B, you share the opportunity. Bring in other people who are like-minded. By the way, do you know of people out there who would want to better their health, earn more income, and travel around the world? Now you bring them on board. We teach them the way we are teaching you. So you earn more points. And number 3 is you train so that you can get skills and personal development. Fortunately, we are going to do that. We are going to train you free of charge. So you have everything you need to succeed. Now, let me show you, as I wind up, a 3 months or 3 steps model that will help you to build a business that will be paying you an average of 80,000 Kenya shillings per month in 2-3 months. Now, 2 to 5 years, things will be totally different. But let's start with 3 months or thereabout. It all starts with you. You, by saying yes to the opportunity. Then you start buying a few things that you need in your house. And of course, for your family and friends out there who may not want to be members, so they become your customer. And with 500 points, you are called a manager. You've started earning something. I mean, 2,500 Kenya shillings, not too much, but it's something. Then you now bring in Mary, Peter, Joe, and we help them to also become managers. It is a duplication thing. Very simple. And with this as managers, each with 500 points, definitely you have more than 1,000 points. You are called a senior manager earning over 5,000 Kenya shillings. And when the points get to 2,000 points, you are an executive manager. In the core, we have executive manager earning way beyond 25,000 Kenya shillings. Some of them in this core, they'll tell you they are earning in excess of 60,000 Kenya shillings. When the people you brought become senior managers, others executive, so that you are having 4,000 points in a month with your team, then you are called a director. And as a director, you are earning in excess of $800 80,000 plus. And we take you to 5-star hotels for lifestyle. Here in Nairobi, we take you to Movenpick, the revolving restaurant, 24th floor, an experience that we all want. And now from this point, you only need to help others to become directors. Look at that simple path that everyone will be able to go through if you so wish. As a director, you help one person to become a director. What do you become? A sapphire director, earning a 6-figure income and traveling around the world. These are the people we are traveling with in May next year on 11th to Mauritius. Everything paid by the company. Now, if you have helped 3 people to become directors, then you are a Ruby director, earning in excess of 200,000 Kenya shillings. And we take you for Ruby orientation in South Africa, life changes. And when you have 6 directors, you are called a president team member, earning more than 500,000 Kenya shillings. And you enjoy 3 flights or so every single year. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what I was shown on 17th of July 2010. I didn't ask why I should start. I asked why not. I was losing nothing. I was to do this on part-time basis. And in a record 2 years, 11 months, I had gone all the ranks up to president team member, an indication that it is possible for you. I challenge all of us to take it up and run with it. And at this point, I am so privileged to bring on stage a very good friend of mine, a gentleman who has defied odds and has proved that anyone who has the will can be able to do it. One of the busiest men I have seen around, yet with a beautiful story that I don't want to water down. Please, Reverend Dr. Simon Malusi, take it away.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, PT Dr. Kariuki. Good evening, all of us who are on this wall. Yeah, I would want first to welcome our guests who have come for the first time. I know you have been invited by your angel to come and enjoy this presentation, which is likely, if you only make a choice, to make a difference in your life. As mentioned by Dr. Kariuki, our mentor, our PT, my name is Reverend Dr. Simon Malusi. I'm a medic by profession, and I'm also a minister of the gospel by call. So looking at that, it means I take care of both the physical and also the spiritual. I'm really very excited to stamp on what Dr. Kariuki has said, and in particular in regard to health. And as he mentioned, health is our greatest wealth, because having been in the practice for over 40 years, I know how people suffer when they are not well. So you need to do anything that is possible for you to remain healthy. And normally, we always emphasize the fact that prevention is better than cure. So I would encourage the members, I would also encourage the guests who are on the wall to do what we have been told about making the triangle stand firm. You see, when it is inverted, you are likely to fall from whichever side. That notwithstanding, I have a co-partner in the business. That is my beloved wife, Josphat. And we do this business together. We are together in this opportunity. Between us, we are blessed with 3 children who are handouts as I stand right now, because each one of them has moved from our house. They have their own houses, they have their own spouses. But I always like mentioning them because one of them is the cause as to why I have remained in this particular opportunity. This opportunity found me when I was busy which I am still busy like any other person, because it would be a lie to say that you can only join this opportunity when you have nothing to do. It found me, as I've said, having worked in different hospitals, starting with the Kenyatta National Hospital, which is our highest referral public hospital. I went to teach in the College of Medicine. From there, I joined the City Council of Nairobi. Later, I went to the Nairobi Hospital and also joined a private sector in the health department. So I have worked in all those places. And I'm sure you'd be worried and wondering, somebody with that experiences, why is he in this particular opportunity? What is he doing? Yes, when I joined the private sector, I was taken for further studies in South Africa, where I majored on the hormones, the sector we call andrology. And this opportunity found me when I was doing my show consultancy, because though you may not guess my age, I reached the retirement age with the government and even with the private sector, but I continue to help people in the area of fertility. Right now, I have a project that I'm carrying on, because this particular opportunity, I do it on part-time basis. Normally, I do consultancy in what we call IVF. IVF means in vitro fertilization. But that is a story for another day. The year 2018, somebody decided to call me for a meeting. And when he called me for the first time, I ignored, because it was through SMS message. And I knew very well this is very easily to be those prisoners of committee who try to con us. And I'm sure our guests who are online, you can easily identify yourself with me. But I got a second invitation, which I equally ignored. Now, when I got the third one, the person who invited me, who I actually call my angel, in the opportunity, we call them sponsors. I mentioned that had been given my name by a fellow reverend like me. And I said, yes, I will attend just to make this friend of mine happy. Not really because I needed to go and stay there. So I decided to make a technical appearance, and I went, and the presentation which our PT, Dr. Kariuki, has just presented to us was presented to me. We are told of the three things, that is the health part, the wealthy part, and also the lifestyle. Before the presentation was over, I identified myself with the first one, the one of health. Why? Because the year towards the end of 2016, our last born daughter, who is very young indeed, she's only 35 years old, had some health challenges. And the year 2017, she got admitted at the Nairobi Hospital for 7 times within that year of 2017. And within these admissions, she had 6 operations. As a parent, when health was mentioned, then I said, wow, this could be the solution to my daughter's health challenges. Not just to mention that she had really drained us. And despite all that, we were not able to tell what she was suffering from. Me and my colleagues, very, very experienced doctors. In fact, she was seen none less than a professor in the medical field. So even after being seen by such experts, we were not able to say what was the problem because everything appeared normal, but she was sick. She was bedridden. She could not do anything. Initially, she had been employed by an international company. She had to be taken away from job on medical grounds. She had to come and start living with us. And therefore, when issues of health were mentioned, I identified myself with that. So I joined immediately by obviously looking for the money. And I was given the vitality, which was mentioned. I said, I will not give it to my daughter. I didn't want my daughter to experience anything that I've not gone through. And being a scientist, you know, scientists, we go by experiments. So I decided to be the guinea pig. I took the 4 products, which were given by Dr. Kariuki, that trenin, the carotenoid, the omega-3 salmon oil plus, and the multi. And to my surprise, within 20 days, my health, my body, my everything changed. I was not sick at all, but I felt lighter. I felt more active. I felt there was a lot of change. And even those who are able to look at me, they started asking me, Daktari, what is happening? You are growing younger. And I knew this was because of the products. We were told that the core value number 3 is that these products work. So after establishing that they were working in me, they were making me more active, I now decided to introduce my daughter to them. My daughter had initially refused all the drugs and saying, Daddy, I don't want those medicines of yours. The medicines became mine, not the medicine to heal her, not the medicine to make her come out of sickness. They became my medicines. Now, when I introduced her to the products, as we have been told, within 6 months, there was great improvement. She woke up, she was no longer bedridden. She started walking using crutches. She started doing some few house calls. And for sure, there was great things happening in her life. Within a year, I'm very happy to say that she had recovered to an extent that she told us, me and the mom, that I would want to go and live alone because if I continue living here, you may not realize that I am healed. And therefore, that is what happened to our daughter through these products. So this, as I've said, I still said now that the products have assisted my daughter. You would be wondering, why have I remained? I have remained because I'm able to compare where this opportunity found me, what it has done for me, and again, how it is helping other people. Obviously, as I've said, it found me when I was very busy, like any other person, like any guest who is on call, but I did not use that as an excuse. I said, let me do it on part-time as I continue doing my consultancy, which I usually do at Upper Hill Medical Center. If you want to see me, you can get me there every Thursday. But I found this to be a better option for extra income. Since I joined, I have gained quite a lot. One, I've remained healthy. I've used those products very religiously. If you look at my face, you can hardly say I'm over 60 years. And happy to report that 69, just 1 year to start the 7-day stairs. So that is something I have gained. Secondly, I've gained financially because as I bought the products for my daughter, as I also told other people that there are products that can work well to keep us healthy. Then I started getting some money on what we call the profits. And as though that was not enough, when I became a director, which was within 58 days of joining, wow, I got a good check of over 70,000. My PT, the mentor, added me some extra 10,000. And despite the fact that I had some money, when you get an extra 80,000 into your pocket, I think this is not something very little or you can disregard. But after I got that, I said, now, in spite of the fact that my daughter has gotten well, let me remain in this opportunity. Why have I remained in this opportunity? As in because it has exposed me to a lot of lifestyle. As I said, and as it was mentioned, when you become a director, that is where the life starts. They say generally it starts when you are 40, but in this opportunity, when you become a director, I was taken to hotels that I had never attended, even being a doctor. I went to South Africa for my learning, but I never went to some of the places which PT will be mentioning later, like golden hotels. I only know about gold when I read in the Bible, and I tell people we will go to heaven and the streets there are golden. So I have remained because I have gained so much from this opportunity. The lifestyle, just last month, I was in Dar es Salaam, not just Tanzania, because you could be in Tanzania, anywhere in Tanzania, but I was in Dar es Salaam, and it was a big, big experience. The other thing why I've remained is because of the extra finances that comes to subsidize on my usual income, and it is quite good. The last and the most important is the ability to tell other people and to train other people to become financially stable, to have freedom, time freedom, and financial freedom. Because as I talk to you, I have a team, I have some directors in my team, and this evening, I'm here to tell you, if you are a guest, this is an opportunity that can change your life. This is an opportunity that if you make a decision to join, you will realize some changes in your financial status, because sometimes we may be healthy and look healthy, but we have pocket kwashoko, maybe having some pocket anemia. The other things look okay. In this opportunity, when I joined it, now I don't have that disease of the money finishing before the month. It is the month that finishes, and I'm able to do all of the things that a grown-up person is supposed to do. So my call to all of us who are on this call is that this is an opportunity which can change you if you join, if you make a decision. But let me give you a warning as I conclude on this. There is an enemy of success. Is that animal called procrastination? That is saying, I will do it tomorrow. I am going to think about it. If it's something you need to do it now. So I would encourage our guests that if you want time freedom, to have time to enjoy with your family, to if you want financial freedom, and if you want to travel the world, I've started traveling, and come 2024, I'm ready to travel to Mauritius in May. And I don't think if I never joined this opportunity, I would be having such a privileges. So if you want to have the financial and the time freedom, join us. We will hold you. Me, I've been held so much by my mentors, by my sponsors, and the same thing as a team, because The team we are in is called Superstar International Team. It is not a group. You know, group can have different ideas. A team have the same focus, have the same objective. So our team is a Superstar International, and we are ready to uplift anybody who is ready to join us. Our opportunity is not like the other opportunities of employment and so forth, whereby when you find somebody rising up, you want to step on his shoulders so that you remain on top and then he goes down. Here we uphold each other and we work as a team. And I would want to welcome all of you, because once you join, I want to declare to you and state categorically, the life will not be the same. Otherwise, thank you very much for listening to me. As I take it over to PT to close the meeting, I want to say, if you have listened to us, please, after the meeting, talk to the person who invited you. That is your angel. That is the person who is going to hold your hand, and both of you are going to succeed. Thank you very much for listening to me. Over to PT just to close the meeting. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Excellent. Excellent, Dr. Malusi Simon. Thank you so much. Sharing such a success story right from your heart. We can only say thank you so much. And I believe there are people in this call who will live to celebrate their success emanating from what you've shared with us. And guys, if Dr. Malusi can do it from such a busy, busy corner, you too can do it. And thank you for challenging all of us that we should not start tomorrow, but instead we should start today. I don't want to add much. I want to just quickly show our guests the kind of lifestyle that you are getting into by saying yes to being part of the International Superstars team. You see, it's not just about money. In our team, we believe doing business with fun, having fun, enjoying every single bit of it. We've talked about health, we've talked about wealth, and now we are talking about lifestyle. Well, what you are seeing there is just something I shared earlier, that life can change. And that was me before this business when I was a full-time lecturer in the university, having achieved not much. But this is now my life as an entrepreneur, doing what I want to do other than being restricted financially. Those are my kids there. And this is where my wife was brought up, and this is where the house that we built for my in-laws. So really life can change the way you want it to be. And as I've said, you are joining the best team. This is the founder, Jerry Brasfield, giving us an award for being #1 team in Maryland. So you are joining the best team. And proudly, Dr. Simon saying that you're not just joining a team or a group, but a team where you are sure your hand will be held and we will work together. Now, for lifestyle and travel, you can see the kind of lifestyle that the team enjoys. These are Superstars team at Olesureni Mara in Nairobi, Sarova Stanley, you know, these 5-star hotels. This is just a month ago where we were at Olesureni Mara with all our leaders. So you can be sure by joining us, you will have fun. Look at that Winds and Golf and Country Club, where the company takes you as a sapphire. This is where Dr. Malusi was talking of a gold-coated hotel. Isn't it wonderful to be treated in such a gold-coated hotel in South Africa as a Ruby director? This is coming to you. I hope someone here is saying amen, amen, amen. 2012, we were in Zambia, Victoria Falls, seeing one of the 7 wonders of the world. And then we went to Dubai, Grand Hyatt Hotel, you know, and that was 2013 with the founder. Then we went to climb to the top of the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa. Life gets sweeter and sweeter. We went to Obai. It's an island in Indian Ocean, right at the Indian Ocean middle there, enjoying ourselves. Then we went to Cape Town, climbing Table Mountains, seeing the Cape of Good Hope, receiving us, red carpet recognition for leading the best team. That is you. We went back to Abu Dhabi, Ferrari World this time round. Yes, water wound, those pipes with water. You get in here and have fun. And seeing the biggest mosque in the world. Isn't this amazing? An ordinary person living extraordinary life. This was a treat in Emirates, Paris. A mere lecturer in the university and a high school teacher, elevated by this opportunity to living the finest life. What holds you back, ladies and gentlemen? Really, really, what can hold you back? Then we went to Mauritius, enjoying ourselves 2018. Then went to Mexico, Los Cabos, all president team members. That was in 2018 again. 22 hours flight from JKIA. We were celebrating 60 years of Neolife existence, dining with the founder and the wife, and life can never be the same again. Then recently we were in Abu Dhabi, even with my own biological father, with some leaders here. I can see Orao and Florence Okech, Lydia Mwesa and others, enjoying ourselves. And lots of cash incentives. Here we will not hide it from you. We'll tell you, if you really want to be financially free, on top of your monthly bonuses, the company will be giving you some cash incentives. Look at that. Just the other day, 2019, we were in Abu Dhabi and the company tells me, hey, just for the appearance, before you go back to Kenya, please, we want to appreciate the good work you are doing with this kind of money. I wasn't used to these amounts. I don't want to tell you how much they were appreciating me in the university, but this is really nice. And as we wind up, Dr. Malusi has called all of us to build this business, and we travel together to Mauritius on 11th of May next year, 2024. Where will you be? You could join us today. We help you to build the business up to Sapphire Director, and we fly together to Mauritius. Everything paid by the company. Just to echo his words, don't procrastinate. Do it today. So many people have lived in mediocrity because of saying, one day I will. There's no day in the week called one day. You only have Monday to Sunday. So can you do it today? Pay your registration as little as it is there, directed to the company. 11,000 Kenya shillings, very little amount there. Through the PayBill number 985650 account number, you put your national ID. If you are not in Kenya, because I know we have many international guests here, please get in touch with the person who invited you so that they can guide you on how you pay. And you can actually register tonight through, online platform, through our website. The person who invited you will guide you on how to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to pause at this point and welcome you to the International Superstars team, where your dreams will become a reality. Turn to the person who invited you and ask them one question. How do I get started now? And they'll help you. They'll guide you. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening. And let's be meeting in the beaches of the world if you'll be there to be met. Bye-bye for now from me, Dr. Malusi and the team. God bless.